Welcome guys, this is Joe here, and today we are doing a brand new snapshot on Snapshot 15w34a. So yeah, this is the PvP snapshot, you could say. There's been a lot of changes in, or quite big changes in PvP, and some brand new command blocks and some edits to the maps. So yeah, let's get into it. So, with my England shield, so let's get on with it, or United Kingdom. So first thing is, let's just get F3 and get that thing out of my hand and that sword. So as you can see here, when I go over my sword, it's going to take its time to come up. There's like a recharging now, and to make sure you can see that properly, you go into options, video settings, then you got attack indicator on, crosshairs, so that will show it by the crosshairs or by the hotbar. We're going to do it by the hotbar because it's a bit more easy to see. Well, I'll show you both, but when I hover over, you can see it slowly charges up, ready to kill. So we'll use the crosshair one as well. So let's go back into video settings, choose that. So when I go over, you can see it by the crosshairs. If I go over something, there you go, you can see it a bit better there. So there's no more spam clicking, just that's what they wanted to take out, so that's what they're doing. Let me just change the time to the day. So let's do an example over here. We'll use a normal sword for this. So I'm gonna just spam click this zombie to death, and we'll keep clicking along. And as you can see, it's not charging all the way up. So we'll keep going. By now, a zombie should be dead. We'll even, there we go, diamond sword finishing him off. But if we reserve and wait for it to recharge to be done, so let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. So instead of just spam clicking 12, 13 times, you don't have to do that anymore. You just got to take your time, move back, and have your shield in your other hand and stuff like that, and you're sorted. So as you see here, this zombie is not attracted to this village because he can't see him. So if we put down another zombie, let's get a zombie egg, you'll actually see if he gets attracted to it. No, he's not attracted to that. Let's put that in there. There we go. So just ignore that zombie. As you can see, he's got his hands up in the air now. What are you doing? Go away from my villager. So he's got his hands up in the air, and this will actually mean he's a villager or a player. So if I go game mode 0, and if I go like that, he's going to start chasing after me. And while we're here, we didn't really go over, haven't gone over shields, so when he hits me with shields, he's going to make damage to the shields, not me. So there we go, but we're on fire. So got to wait for it to recharge, nice and simple. So yeah, that is the new mechanics on the zombie and the sword system. So no more spam clicking, sadly. I was spam clicking, yes or no, but I think it's for the best. What they've changed over to the new type, it's going to make PvP much more interesting, and it's all about timing instead of just running up, jump, click, 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 click. So yeah, that's the first bit. So let's get on to the command block. So yeah, let's get going. So there's been a few changes to command blocks. They are directional now. They work in the same way as pistons, how you place them down. So I've placed one down here. You can see the arrow is pointing to me, so that's where it's going to eject a signal when you're using the other ones. Or you can go upwards, so that's it's pointing upwards. And there is a small animation now. Hopefully you can see that. So it's flashing its lights and stuff. So this one's called impulse, and when you just say, it's just going to keep saying hi. This one is chain, so this one it needs to be directed by another command block. I'll show you over there in a minute after it's done. And this one is called repeat, so this one is just going completely over, so it does a message hi every tick, I think it is. Every tick it will repeat it. So if I type something in chat, you can see it. It goes quite quickly off the screen. So let's just turn that off. Another thing we can do is it's going to keep going, say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can keep doing that, and it's just going to go straight off the screen really quickly. So yeah, one thing interesting about the repeat and the chain. So let's say I didn't want let's say I didn't want 3 or 5, we can actually turn them off, because these have to be powered if you want them to be registered in the chain. So it will go on, so we're still looking for a 5. So yeah. No, sorry, we're not looking for a 5 anymore, we're still looking for a 4. So as you can see, we're still getting a 4, so we're missing a 3 and a 5 out. So they're gone, and the same over here. So instead of repeating it, it's just going to say it once for us. So high 1 2 3 4, high 1 2 3 4. You know, we can turn off this one and this one, and now it's going to miss them out. So hopefully you understand. I'm not the best person on command blocks, but from what I've seen in this new snapshot, there's going to be quite a few interesting things what some people are going to be making. So yeah, let's move on to the next thing. So this is the map system. It's sort of changed, so hopefully you can understand where. So you know, your normal map, you know, you make it and that's what it looks like. You can make it bigger by zooming it in or zooming it out, so you know, from that to that. Then there is another one. I think maps are a bit buggy in this snapshot because it didn't really work. So if I click on this one, that's the same map because you can't actually put a actual map in there. So let's get one of these, make it. So there we go. Now it's level 2 out of 4, and yeah, so we can make it. We can zoom it in. So let's get some paper. All right, let's cover that. So this should make it in the middle now. So yeah, and the new one is adding shears to it. So if we add shears, this should zoom it back in from far as what I know. So when we look at it again, but I think it's a bit buggy. Hopefully I'm looking at this the right way. So yeah, that is it guys. So I think that is everything in this tutorial, or not tutorial, sorry, snapshot. I think there might have been a small change of potions. I better just go over these. So there is these like lingering ones. So now if you throw one of them, it stays around for a bit longer and it's a certain radius. So yeah, they were added as well. So yeah, hopefully next snapshot I'm going to properly cover it. I did miss 1 or 2 out because it was just a lot of bug fixes. So hopefully, please tell me your suggestions and stuff like that. And I will see you next time. So make sure you subscribe, like, favourite, go and follow me on Twitter. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.